So guys, Newcastle United 1, Leeds United 1. Now I apologise in advance that there's no graphics on screen, there's going to be no pictures, no videos, all the rest of that type of jazz. You probably find it on my channel somewhere if you're looking for it desperately, but by now you probably will know the result, you'll know the outcome, you know what it means to us and all the rest of it now. So the reason why you've actually caught me in the middle of getting ready for my holiday to go into India. Yes, I'm going there for 2 weeks for my birthday. If you're wondering the reason why, I tend to do something special like this every time of, well, this time of year, basically around my birthday, just to go explore somewhere new. So if you see me shooting preview and review videos in the next couple of weeks in random venues like huts and stuff like that, yes, I am over in India and I'll be reporting from there as well to give you my side of the story. So without further ado, let's get into this. Lineups, obviously lineups not going to be on screen, but you probably know the lineups by now. So Gouffran started ahead of Atsu, which is my personal choice. Atsu obviously ahead of Gouffran, but it was the other way around. Mitrovic started up top and ahead of Gale. Obviously he's injured. Hayden came back into the side ahead of Diame, and the back four pretty much stayed the same from the last game, and Darlow in goal. Leeds United went with Bridcut ahead of Ronaldo Vieira nearly. And obviously started with Chris Wood up front, the guy who scored the equaliser in the dying seconds of the game. So it was all, I was about to say it's all a dream, but it's a nightmare more like. Leeds United obviously got off to the better of starts. Pedraza, I want to say, he struck the bar and then in the opening couple of minutes, which was a massive warning sign. After that, I didn't really see anything dangerous from Leeds United apart from that in the first half. Before I even get onto any of the chances, I forgot totally to big up Gallagate Flags and everyone else who's involved in getting the big, massive free flags down the Gallagate end. Absolutely looked amazing. There's a video on my YouTube channel. That's, in fact, you can check that out. There'll be more stuff in the match day experience as well. But I thought that looked amazing. It just absolutely electric, you know, the atmosphere. Usually it's not that good. I mean, the Gallagate ends, that's the reason why I decided to sit in there. It's always, you know, people are always shouting and screaming and chanting, but this game felt like a derby game. It really did. It felt like everyone was up for it. Everyone was buzzing. And, you know, obviously down to the flags, down to obviously the game itself, Good Friday. Everyone's hoping that, you know, we get the 3 points. We obviously just found out before the game that obviously Brighton picked up a win. And obviously Huddersfield just snuck a win against Preston 3-2. So everyone was up for it. So anyway, getting back into the game now. So yes, Pedraza chance, hit the bar, early warning signs. After that, it's all Newcastle, let's admit. We just shaded the first time, I thought. We hit the post, I think it was Gouffran hit the post. Then Perez had a chance that was blocked, and Bemba had a header as well. Rich had a chance that went over the bar. I think that's 4 chances at least. So we had a good 4 chances in the first half, but no goals so far. Into the second half, again, we picked up the pace again. Shooting down the Gallagate end is always a lot better in the second half than I'd say in the first. Just my personal preference, but again, we had endless amount of opportunities. I think Mitrovic had one from just outside the area with a header, and then he had another one that was well saved by Rob Green. He had a good game, and he had to make up for his last game against us, obviously with that error that led to Dwight Gale's goal. And then yeah, we finally took the lead, but before that, I don't know. In fact, I don't know if it was before that or after that, but Mbemba had an opportunity which he got brought down in the area. I think it might have been from Ailing, and I caught it on video, and you can see that in the matchday experience that should have been a penalty. I think it might have been after Lascelles' goal. Forgive me if I'm wrong on that one, but I think that should have been a penalty anyway. So we finally get the goal, 67th minute, ball comes across, cleared out, then back in again. Mitrovic heads it over, and looked even like Lascelles had his arm in there, like, you know, the Maradona goal. But yeah, Lascelles heads it in, cleared off the line, but obviously went over the line, and the goal was given. And then at the moment, you know, Lascelles is the hero. Captain Lascelles to the rescue, 67th minute, 1-0. Finally got what we deserved. But again, party atmosphere was going. We were acting like we've won the league. I don't know if it kind of reflected onto the pitch. We even had a pitch invader who might have been a Mackham, he might have been a Leeds fan. I've hearing all sorts, but he definitely didn't have the best of send-offs after after he got taken off the pitch and after the game itself as well. I heard he got a few punches as well, so hate to be you right now, mate. But yeah, after that, we still have opportunities, still could have made it 2-0, and it's just like, we've been in this situation too many times now where we've had the lead just narrowly and you think to yourself, it's not over, not over. Even in the 92nd, 93rd minute, I think we had a corner and Mitrovic and Shelby are playing with it in the corner, just, you know, wasting time, but we should have stuck to that game plan. But somehow, 94th, 95th minute, ball falls to Kamaru, and God, you see the marking, you've seen the marking by now, it's all over Twitter, all over Facebook. There's literally a bus gap in between Mbemba and Lascelles, and if that's the case in the 95th minute where you've got the top goal scorer in the league having so much room, you just ask for trouble. So Lascelles goes from hero in the 67th minute to villain in the 95th minute, leaving his man unmarked. Chris Woods can't believe it. He thinks his birthday and Christmas has come all at once, taps it in. Leeds United fans going wild, and rightfully so. And they've equalised, and we've thrown 2 points away. In fact, we've thrown the whole 3 points away. You know about. So there you have it. As I said before at the start, Brighton won, so they're now 4 points clear of us. Huddersfield won, they're now 8 points clear of us, I think, with a game in hand as well. We've still got Ipswich, Preston, and of course Cardiff to come. Unfortunately, we'll be missing all 3 of those games because I'll be away. But I'm just hoping by the time I come back, the league is wrapped up. Whether it's Brighton first, us second, as long as we're promoted now, I know I'm going back on my word and saying that I wanted to win the league. I still do, but I think it's just too much now. And we're expecting too much for Brighton to mess up and for us to be, winning the remaining 4 games. I can't really see it. I can't see it, but this is Newcastle United. Worst case scenario is that we lose all of our games and Huddersfield win their games and they somehow sneak into those top 2 positions and we drop into the playoff positions. And if we get into those playoff positions, nah, I don't think we're going to do it. If we get into those playoff positions with Newcastle United's luck, having, I'd say, I don't know if the majority of the season been in the top 2 positions. I was about to say majority of the season leading, but I'm not 100% sure on that before I put that out there, but I'm pretty sure we have. But again, at least in the majority of the season, been in those top 2 positions, for us to drop into between 3rd and 6th, I don't fancy our chances whatsoever. But good point for Leeds United. Atmosphere was great, amazing. 52,000 fans there on a Friday night for a championship fixture. And those are the sort of games that we need to be looking forward to next season, hopefully in the Premier League as well. But, you know, questions that need to be asked is, about Lascelles' defending. I know he's our captain, but he's done it a couple times now. He even got dropped for the Huddersfield game towards the start of the season. Should he be dropped in the next 4 games? I don't know. Judging my form, I would say yes. Didn't have the best of games against Sheffield Wednesday and then this one as well. Yes, he did score the goal, but again, he's there as a defender first. And if he gets any goals, that's comes second as part of the package, in my opinion. So if Clark was to be available, I'll probably put Clark and Mbemba together. Obviously, they haven't played together this season. Lascelles has played the majority out of the 3 defenders, I'd have to say. So I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't dropped, and I wouldn't be surprised if he was dropped. Also up top, attackers, they need to get it as well. We missed a hell of a lot of opportunities. Everyone missed opportunities. Yes, Richie was probably our best player going forward. Thought Perez had a bad game as well. Diame, even when he came on, he was to blame as part of the goal. I remember him turning his back on the edge of the area. So who plays behind the front man? For me, still Shelby. Probably the best going forward that we have to offer. So many questions to answer. Rafa, it's over to you, mate, because we've got Ipswich coming up next. And by all means, that's not going to be no easy game. So there you have it. There's my review. So guys, sorry I can't be more upbeat. But again, we're second in the league. still can get promoted even if we just get, what, 2 wins, I'd say. I'd at least think we could get 2 wins out these next 4 games at least, and they're all winnable games, but we've all said that before pretty much for every game so far this season. So there you have it, guys. Fan cams are up. Matchday experience should be coming up before I go. Hopefully this is the review, and yes, look forward to my previews and reviews from the sunny shores and the hectic shores and of India, and I'll see you for the last game of the season. Hopefully by then, at home at Barnsley, the game, or our promotion, should I say, will be wrapped up. So take care of yourself. See you all soon. Keep it tuned. Peace.